Alrighty, let's get right back into this. Anyway, so surprisingly, it hasn't been a year since the last episode. Only a few days, which is a nice change of pace, I will admit. Anyway, so this is just the big clean up and get everything I didn't get in the last episode. And yeah, prepare for a lot of killing golden monsters, because it turns out there were quite a few. And I kind of nearly die here, which was kind of scary. But anyway, so in response to the question I said in the last episode, at the very end, yes, phone batteries can blow up. I actually completely forgot about the whole Samsung Galaxy Note 7 fiasco that happened last month, which was both kind of hilarious and terrifying at the same time. Because I mean, it's not every day you hear about phones just kind of casually blowing up. And I mean, I do know that if you do actually stab a phone battery, it will blow up as well. So yeah, don't stab your phone with a knife. It's solid advice right there. Yeah, I do have a friend who was a big Apple fanboy who thought the whole situation was hilarious because he kept going "Ha! You look at your Android phone now; they just blow up in your pocket. Better switch to Mac and stuff like that." Well, maybe not that kind of irritating, but and forceful switch over to Mac thing. But he did kind of find the whole thing hilarious because yeah, he's a pretty much of a Mac man, and he always laughs at me whenever I try to use his Mac because I don't know how to use it. Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, so another thing I can kind of point out is this is probably my 5th time trying to record this bloody episode, because the first few times I kind of ended up pausing during some of my topics and that for 20 seconds, and then after that 20 seconds I'm okay, yeah, this footage is completely unusable now, I've kind of wrecked it. But the last time I did it, what was I gonna say? I was actually doing kind of well. I got 6 minutes in, and then I realized that my microphone wasn't on. It's real great, that was. Oh god, it was horrible. Anyway, hopefully this time I'm actually gonna finish it. I really freaking hope so, because I'm kind of running out of time on when I can actually record this. Anyway, so okay, what? Trying to think of what else I'm gonna say. Oh yeah, something I can also kind of talk about is, so remember a few episodes when I said I got a job at a service station? More specifically, a Caltech service station? Yeah, I kind of don't have that job anymore. It's not as bad as you might think. I didn't get fired, I just got laid off because bad things happened. Just if you want to know what happened, basically, in the town I work in, there's 2 service stations I kind of alternate between two when I'm working, and basically one of them at the beginning of the year, they got cracks in one of the underground tanks, and there was water seeping into the tank, and that meant that the water was getting into the petrol, and that meant there was petrol with water in it going to the cars. And if you know anything about cars, is that you don't want water in your fuel tank, otherwise it kind of screws up the entire thing. And yeah, that happened at the beginning of the year, and so we had to, the water was getting into the premium fuel, so for pretty much the whole year we weren't selling premium fuel. And yeah, just during the whole year, the service station just kind of got progressively worse and worse. At some point they started like digging up the ground in front of the service station so they could like start fixing everything. And yeah, that was the point when everything started going downhill. Like we had fuel pumps breaking and stuff like that, and we had like this big like construction zone like right in front of the service station, so it kind of looked like that we weren't open, so we weren't getting that much business. I'm pretty sure that like for one of my shifts there, when we only had one pump working, it was I think it was a 6-hour shift, and we only got about like 10 or 15 customers that entire shift. It was horrible. I mean, well, horrible depending on how you like really slow and boring jobs. I mean, I'm quite a patient person, so I can generally deal with waiting for long periods amount of time, but like, if you're not that kind of person, you're gonna have a bit of a bad time with that kind of job. But yeah, at like, there was just like some point when like Caltex just kind of rang up the manager of our service station, and they were just like, yeah, you know what, screw you guys, that's costing too much money to fix you guys, we're just gonna close that place down. And yeah, because that place got closed down, the managers had too many people in their hands, like too much stuff, so they had to let some of us go, including me. And that's that story. And now I'm kind of unemployed. Yeah, so, it's now the summer break again. I've just finished my second year of uni, and, I kinda have like 4 months off, so although I would like to not get a job and be lazy for those 4 months, it would be a lot more useful and it would make me look a lot better if I actually did have a job. And also, it's just good having an income in that. Yeah, hopefully this time I might actually get a job in like computers and that, because I am doing a computer science degree. So getting a job that actually relates to my actual uni degree would be very useful. Anyway, that's going on, and my microphone is actually recording. This was about the point where like I kind of realized my microphone wasn't working last time. Now comes the great question of what the hell am I going to talk about now? Well, actually, going back into that whole service station thing, I may as well just like, just show a picture like, what the place looks like at the moment, because the place still looks exactly like the way we left it, except like there's like nothing in the store now, we've taken all the stock. But yeah, there's just like this, pretty much this big hole just in front of the service station, so if I actually remember to get a picture of it, and actually remember to put the picture in while I'm editing this, it should appear in about 3, 2, 1. Actually, make it appear now. There was something happening on the screen then, that would have been a bad time to put the picture in. Anyway, so, okay, this is the point where, I start getting, like, all the swordsmen and that. I am wrecking that pencil. I'm just kind of playing around with a pencil in my hand. Like, an actual lead pencil, not that kind of pencil. Get your freaking hand, your head out of the gutter. Anyway, I kinda fail at trying to do this little trick here. I should get in a second. Because I kept on thinking you had to actually, glide when you had to do that trick, but you just had to, like, tap the button and just press the sword button, like, pretty much straight away. Anyway, so that's the last, skill we can get from that dude. And I'm pretty sure that... Okay, yeah, so... Here we're getting the other people. This guy, I'm pretty sure, just makes you well, we're about to find out. Yeah, the split gauge. So probably don't remember what that is. That's that. So when you charge it, you spin an attack. It's that little gauge thing that appears in the top left corner, which I'll be showing up in just a second, actually. Yep. So now that's going much faster. And yep. And then there's another dude over here. I think this is making you use your spin attack faster. Scarblade. Yeah, spin attack faster. And yeah, I know that this kind of like took me off guard when I found these guys, because I completely forgot about that they were just people that just made you do things faster. Because I thought they all just gave you scrolls. Because there's one swordsman that you have to get all the scrolls before you can actually learn stuff with them. So, and also, I think this is actually going to be coming up in just a second. I know there was actually a swordsman I kind of accidentally missed. Or at least I think I did, because I thought I had originally gotten him, because I went into the room, and I'd already gotten the piece of heart in there, and there were also these torches in the room that you had to light up. In fact, you should be seeing in just a second. Yeah, this guy. So, unless like it was another one of those kind of sessions where I accidentally forgot to save, I think I just kind of in that episode I just kind of came in, got the piece of heart, lit the torches, and then just kind of left. That must have been really irritating if anyone noticed that. Anyway, so this is just the classic shoot a sword beam kind of move. I think this is the one at full health, isn't it? Yep. Okay, then we should be getting the great spin attack. Yep. So in the gravestone, they get the ghosty goo here, and he's like, "Oh my god, I am the best person in the world." And just spam pressing B, and you'll get a whole heap of money and stuff like that. Spooky possession. Oh god, this commentary is not going that well. I mean, at least we got more interesting stuff on the screen at the moment, so I don't feel that pressure to talk. And then this guy just makes you do that great spin attack thing a little bit faster. Okay, anyway, so after this, and I'm pretty sure looking at like the editing timeline here, because I'm actually like watching this in the my actual editing software, I should be getting one more piece of heart after this, and then I'm going to be probably doing the worst thing in the entire game. And yeah, you can do the great spin attack for a really long time. Okay, yep, so this is just a piece of heart. I'm just kind of awkwardly waiting for this to finish. Okay, anyway, here we go, the worst part of the entire game. This bloody minigame! Oh my dear god! This thing was horrible. Like, every time you think you've done the last level, there's always just one more that appears. Anyway, so this is like, I want to say like the 5th or 7th level. So at this point, I was thinking that this had to be the last episode, the last level. And see, you're gonna see like the well, kind of the way I was talking then, just kind of semi-hinted at it. There is another level after this, and yeah, spoilers, there is one more level. There's actually 2 more levels after this one, which really caught me off guard. I mean, they're a little bit more unique, those levels. I mean, you will see in a second. But yeah, this goddamn minigame took me like, I think like maybe half an hour to do it, and just to let you know, I'm using a speed up key here. So this makes it go faster, so just doing this in the normal game would be absolutely horrible. But yeah, so I finished that and I don't get the piece of heart that you're supposed to get from this. But anyway, then she says, you have to get 2 chickens in 55 seconds. I didn't actually read that the first time, so I'm just kind of wandering around really confused. And as you can see, the chickens are kind of not around. There's only 2 in the entire area. Anyway, this and I actually find them in this one. In fact, I think this might be actually really weird. Actually, no, that's the next time I actually try and attempt this bloody mini game. Yeah, so there's one of the chickens, and I'm trying to find the second one here, which I do in just about a second. Oh, actually, okay, maybe I don't. Okay. I think this is the one where I find it. I could have actually edited a little bit more of this out, actually. Speaking of editing, I actually got this episode down to 20 minutes, which is actually nice. That's because, like, I edited out a lot of this mini-game. Like, because, as I said, this took me probably about half an hour, probably, actually, I think even more than that, actually. And just, I made this episode so much shorter by just editing out most of this. Anyway, I should actually be getting, this should be the one where I actually win the, actual mini-game here. Well, this level, actually. It's so annoying, this minigame. I don't like it at all. Notice I only just get it here. I mean, look at the time I have here. It's like 0.1 of a second I had left. I only just got that. Holy crud. Okay. Yep, so that's not the final level. This is the final level, the 3 ones. Now, I can't actually... Okay, yeah, this should be my successful attempt. I think I edited out all my failures in this. So you go over there, you have to chuck that chicken over the river, and then I just chuck it over there so that it just kind of runs away in the right direction. And also, I did also kind of didn't... I know that when every time I did this minigame, I didn't actually realize that you could actually throw the golden chickens in there, because they always ran away from me, so I thought, oh, okay, they must be just like a decoy. But no, you can actually... The golden chickens do actually count. So, there. I mean, you kind of actually do have to get the golden chickens here, so... Eventually, if you kept on doing this mini-game, you would eventually learn that, so... And this is another close call. Like, 2 seconds right there. And then, I finally get the piece of heart. Oh my dear god. That was... Just remembering doing that mini-game, it's just bringing back so many repressed memories. And we, as usual, we had to do some kind of a celebration, and it's kind of lagging on my screen. I wonder if that's actually going to be an actual post. Anyway, and then there's just 2 more pieces of a heart I need to get, and then I will have everything I can get. I can get at this moment in the game, because I need to progress a little bit more in the game just to get the last few things. Yeah, and then there's the last piece of heart I can get. Boom! Okay. So, finally gotten these cleanup episodes out of the way. They were a little annoying to do, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I mean, probably the most difficult part was just the commentary, because I need to think of things to talk about. Okay, anyway, so I will see you in the next episode, the next few episodes where we will actually finish this bloody game. Okay, see ya!